All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, live in Denison, Texas, for the Diamond Legacy Winter Championship. I'm your host and commentator, James Shyson. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Bracket game number 2 for Saturday. You're going to be watching Buzz NTX 2010 versus Oklahoma Bombers National. Winner moves on. Loser goes to loser's bracket. Let's line out this defense for you real quick because the umpires aren't fooling around. Starting behind the dish, we got number 21, Kenna. Over at third base, number 6, Avery. Over at shortstop, number 14, Caroline. Over at first base, number 10, Kenna. Over at second base, we've got number 7, Trinity. For your outfielders, over in right field, we've got number 27, Cosette. Center field, JC, number 3. And over in left field, it looks like number 11, Laney. Your starting pitcher for today's game is going to be number 2, Savannah. And here we go. We're on our way. And the first pitch is strike 1. The uniform on the Bombers is a little bit difficult to read. So I think this is number 10 here hitting in the 1 spot. Well, we're just going to hope for the best on the numbers. Strike 2 looking. Number 10 behind the count. Let's get the welcoming in. Jim, Jennifer, Nick, Myra, Margarita, Lindsay. Welcome back, everybody. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good start for Savannah here for out number 1. Next batter is going to be number 1. Black uniforms with black letters. I gotta love it. Couldn't make my job more easier. 1 out on her. Down low outside for ball 1. This is a night game. Clear skies, 61 degrees. Pretty good weather, not too cold just yet. Not much of a breeze. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. It's going to bring that count 1-1. Well, they do got the numbers on the helmet, so I'll be able to cheat a little bit that way, hopefully. How's everybody doing this evening? Ooh, just barely missing the zone below the knees. Ball 2. Going to bring that count to 2 balls and 1 strike now. And going to foul it off to the right side and even up that count, 2-2. Jim Welch, go Buzz, yes sir. Thank you everybody for hopping on, showing the love and support and liking of the stream and the page. As always, couldn't do it without you. There's a little chopper right to Avery over to first base for out number 2. All right, we did have a little data interruption there. That was the first time so far in 4 games. I apologize for that. Out of my hands. That was a shot over to shortstop, Caroline. Kind of fumbling her glove a little bit. We had to write down an E6 for that one. But the Bombers have them a runner on now. This is number 23, hitting in the 4 spot, I believe. 1 ball and no strike. Terry, welcome to the stream. Had to be high outside, ball 2. So it could have been a fluke. Who knows on the data? Well, we're going to roll with it. I do not like coming off the 1280. Popped out the center field. JC camping under it. No hard thing for her to do out there, and she gets the catch out in center field. She says, not in my office. And that will be out number 3. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the first inning. Debbie Coleman, welcome to the stream. Let's go Buzz. Yes, yes, yes. 4 games to get there. 3 games, excuse me. From here on out, 3 games, 4 games to get there, 5 to win it all. That is if we do not win this game. If we don't win this game, we've got to turn around and play another game here at 8 o'clock tonight. And if we win that game, we got to play at 11 o'clock. That would be the first game Sunday is 11 o'clock. But we don't want to do that, do we? We want to win this game, go home and chill, and then come back tomorrow morning at 9:30 and continue on the winner's bracket. We do not want to lose this game and have to play another game at 8 p.m. tonight. All right, you should have seen the player cards coming across your screen. Leading off for Buzz is going to be number 21, Mia, followed up by number 3, JC, followed up by number 10, Kenna. Those are going to be your 1, 2, and 3 hitters. Did not catch the number of this pitcher on the jersey out there in the circle for Oklahoma Bombers. We'll try to nab it here soon. Donald, Lydia, welcome back. And right off the bat there, over to third. She has time, makes the throw over to first for out, number 1.
Now batting, number 3, JC Smith.
JC, number 3, hitting in the 2 spot now with 1 out on her. Ronnie, welcome to the stream, sir. Highly appreciate you coming out, taking pictures yesterday. Very kind of you, sir. And outside, ball 2. That's in the zone there, but that's going to hit the base plate, foul it back, and that will be strike 1. Bringing the count 2 balls and 1 strike. JC's still ahead in the count here. Yeah, a little chopper, but that's going to be foul. A little late on that one. Evens up that count, 2-2. One out on JC. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And chops it out there. Is that going to get caught? Yes, it is. Nice catch by the left fielder. Makes the adjustment. And that will be out, number 2. Next batter, number 10, Kenna, coming up with the box. Has 2 outs on her. No runners on. And she's going to look at a strike 1 on the outside edge there, down low, hitting that bottom right-hand corner. Oh, swing and a miss. Got her to bite on the outside pitch there. Kenna finds herself behind the count now, 0-2. You're going to have to put a bat on it and protect the plate. Oh, swing and a miss. Drop third. She had no idea it was rolling down there. And Buzz goes down 1-2-3. And we'll head to the top of the second inning for the tie game, 0-0. We'll pause for the cause for the audio, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in about less than 30 seconds. Back at the action, number 21 hitting in the 5 spot for the Bombers. Ooh, he's going to call strike one on the outside edge there. I got to admit, that was over the paint of the batter's box, but that's where he's going to call him. That's where I would live. Down low in the dirt there, that will be ball 1. Ooh, high and tight inside, and that will draw ball 2. And that'll be a high pitch. Ball 3. Actually, this is number 25 hitting in the 5 spot. Like I said, it's hard to read these numbers black on black. I would have had him in white at least, maybe gray at the very least. And swing and a miss. Strike 2 brings it back to a full count. 3-2. And she'll draw the walk, and the Bombers will have themselves a leadoff runner over at first base now. This is number 18. Hit in the 6th spot. Has a runner at first. No outs. Showing bunt. Lays down a pretty good bunt. Will she get there in time? No, they get her. But they do move the runner to second. And they get 1 out. Number 8 now, hitting in the 7th spot. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Looked like she was coming out of her shoes on that one. Oh, calls a strike 2, looking on the bottom left-hand corner there. Number 8 finds herself behind the count now, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 2. Savannah's second K of the game. We've got number 22 now hitting in the 8th spot coming up for Oklahoma Bombers. 2 outs on her with a runner in scoring position at second. And looks at strike 1 on the top right-hand corner. And a little chipper there to Trin over second. Over to Kenna at first, and that will be out, number 3. So they get a runner on, can't bring her around, and we'll head to the bottom of the second. Still 0-0, Buzz NTX versus Oklahoma Bombers National. All right, you'll see the player cards come up here shortly on the screen. Leading off is going to be number 14, Caroline, followed up by number 6, Avery, followed up by number 27, Cosette. That'll be your 4th and 5th and 6th batter of the lineup. Kayla, welcome to the stream. Still haven't gotten the number of this pitcher yet. All right, Caroline ready. And strike 1 called, looking. This umpire's strike zone a little bit wider on the corners than the previous game this morning. Girls are going to have to adjust to it. That one's way outside for ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Strike two. Caroline behind the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gonna have to put a bat on the ball. Oh, on the changeup. Strike 3, rung her up. Looking. She didn't like that call. Ain't much she can do about it. All right, up next, number 6, Avery. Hitting in the 5 spot. 1 out on her. And over the paint of the box, he's going to call strike 1, looking on the outside edge of the zone. He's definitely got a wider strike zone than these girls are used to. They're going to have to adjust. If that's the calls he's going to make, then that's the ones you got to put up with, right? And there's a shot out to center. She gets a glove on it for out number 2. Number 27, Cosette, coming up in the box. 2 outs on her. She don't care. No runners on. See if she can start a 2-out rally here. That'll be down low. Wild pitch for ball 1. A little low outside for ball 2. That's a good take for where it was. A little low for his liking. A little higher, he would have called strike 1, definitely. And there's a shot over there in left field, getting past the third baseman. She'll be in there for a single. All right, number 11, Laney, coming up in the box, hitting in the 7th spot. Has 2 outs on her. They're trying to get a rally going here. Runner at first. And right at the pitcher. Will she have time to get it? No, she won't. It's a wild pitch. He may send her home. Here comes Cozy around third. Laney's going to go ahead and take third herself. And she'll be in there. She'll reach on an error. Make it to third on the bad throw to first. We'll have to scratch down an E5 on that one. But Buzz is on the board. Number 2, Savannah, now hitting in the 8th spot. Runner 60 feet away at third. 2 outs on her. Down low for ball 1.
Hello.
What's up, buddy? And he'll call a strike at the top right-hand corner of the strike zone there.
Are you on YouTube Live?
I'm on YouTube Live and Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, stream to 2 places at once.
Can they hear you?
They can hear you.
Oh.
And yeah, right on the outside edge of the bottom right-hand corner, he's going to call strike 2. Savannah finds herself behind the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes with Laney 60 feet away at third and 2 outs. Oh, she gets a piece of it there. Will she have time? She's got the speed. She'll be safe for a single, getting the RBI with Laney coming home from third. And they increase their lead now 2-0. Austin will call time. He's going to get a courtesy run for his pitcher, number 2, Savannah, over there at first. Let's see who comes in. Looks like Gabrielle. She's got her hoodie on. Yeah, that's number 13 coming in for courtesy run for Savannah. Got 13 on her jersey, which she has the right, on her hoodie, which is the right one. I don't know if she left her number 13 jersey at home or not, but here we go. Number 7, Trinity, hitting in the 9th spot. She's got Gabrielle over there with some speed over at first. 2 outs, trying to keep the rally alive. Right down the pipe there, good pitch to hit. Strike 1 looking. I think that is number 8 out there pitching. Good pitch to hit. There goes Gabrielle. She's going to take second. Oh, did they get her? That was pretty close, but she'll get the stolen base there. Trinity now behind the count, 0-2. Looked at 2 of them. Got to put a bat on it here. Runner in scoring position at second. Yep. I thought it. You got to adjust to his strike zone. Strike 3 looking. Looked at 3 in a row. And that will do it. They do rally up and get 2 runs across the board. Take a 2-0 lead. Going into the top of the 3rd inning. Buzz leading 3-0 over Oklahoma Bombers National. And we'll pause for about 30 seconds. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Didn't take long. Blue is moving this along pretty fast. I didn't get the number of the jerseys. Catching up on the paperwork. That's down low outside, ball 1. I think this is number 6 or number 16. I'm not 100% sure. There's a strike 1 that finds the zone. Evens that count up at 1-1. Not all the girls have numbers on the back of their helmets. And pops her up. Foul ball to left side. Strike 2. 5 is her number. I heard it from a mom over there. Ooh, strike 3 looking on the outside. I wouldn't 100% agree with that call, but, as long as he's being consistent on both sides, what are you going to do, right? All right, here's your next batter, number 3, hitting in the 10th spot. 1 out on her. Oh, this has to be number 10. That jersey says number 13, but the next batter is number 1. So I must have misread that first number. This batter is 0 for 1 in the game. 1 ball, 1 strike. And I thought it said 10 the first time around. I see number 1 over there in the warm-up circle. Down low, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strikes to count. Pops her up. That'll be out of play, I believe. And even up that count, 2-2. I got to say, I do love night games with the lights. The softball is almost fluorescent in color. You can see it very well. Makes for great streaming. I've always loved streaming night games. Oh! I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mean to laugh, but that was almost. That was inside the batter's box, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it. Can you see it? See where the glove was? I mean, it was a good frame by Mia there, so maybe she had a lot to do with that. But anyways, number one here in the box. Oh, he calls a strike one down on the bottom left-hand corner. So that being said, both teams are really going to have to start putting a bat on trash just to foul it off and protect the plate there. A little dribbler to Savannah over to first for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. All right, you see the player cards coming across your screen. Number 21, Mia, is going to be leading off, followed up by number 3, JC, followed up by number 10, Kenna. That's going to be your first, second, third hitters. We're rotating to the top of the order for the second time around in the rotation. All 3 batters going 0 for 1. Mia grounded out on a 5-3 her first time up back in the 1st inning. Her bat hit was hot, super hot yesterday, and has been of late in the last couple tournaments. Yep. Strike one looking, top right-hand corner. If you can get him anywhere close to the strike zone, he's going to call a strike. He's really going to make the batters work here. Oh, lays down a bunt, but that's going to be a foul ball, strike 2. So I don't know if his strike zone is widened down. I don't know how long he's been here today. Maybe he's trying to rush the game. I don't know. There may be other factors at play. So who knows? How goes it, Carson? How goes it? All right. Oh, strike 3 looking. I'm telling you, have you seen this guy's strike zone? It is terrible. I mean, you could drive a Mack truck through it. I don't know if he's trying to rush him through or not, but at least it's consistent on both sides. All right, here's number 3, JC. 0 for 1 in the game. Popped out to left field her first time up back in the 1st. Got 1 out on her. Girls are definitely going to have to expand their strike zones. Lays down a bunt. Doesn't get enough juice on it. Foul ball. Strike 1 to the left side there. Here's a little chopper there. He's going to call a fair ball, but she can't make it there in time, and she'll be thrown out at first on a 5-3. Number 10, Kenna, coming up in the box. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her last time up, her first time up, actually, back in the 1st inning. Has 2 outs on her, back on a 2-out rally here. See if they can do it. That'll be down low, ball 1. Here's a shot finding the gap out in left field. Kenna will be in there for a single.
Number 14, Caroline Scott.
All right, number 14, Caroline, coming up in the box. She holds status as one of the power hitters on the team. She's had a home run drought for a while. She does got power. She got runner at first with Kenna, 2 outs on her. There's a chopper there, but that'll roll foul. Strike 1. All right, here we go. A lot of action going on field C. Oh, a little dribbler there, but that'll be foul ball. Strike 2. Caroline finds herself behind the count now, 0-2. Outside, there goes Kenna, going to try to take second. She'll be in there for a stolen base. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Caroline. She has a runner in scoring position now at second. Oh, swing and a miss, drop third. She might have time to get there, and she'll be safe on a drop third strike. That'll move Kenna over to third. That'll bring up Avery. 0 for 1 of the game. Popped out to center field back in the second. She's got runners on the corners with 2 outs. Yep, drops right in there. Nice changeup. Strike 1 looking. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Avery finds herself behind the count now, 0-2. Oh, wow. He called taking too long and called a ball. No lie. Let's get it. Oh, pops her up on the infield. Oh, she can't get it. That will be a foul ball. He'll make the girls run halfway across around the world before he calls foul ball there. So, yeah, this umpire, you know, at least college girls, they get 15 seconds, right? Not here at the PGF Diamond Legacy Winter Championship. You get maybe 5 if you're lucky. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will do it. They do get a couple of runners around, can't bring them home. And we'll head to the top of the 4th inning. Buzz with a slim lead, 2-0 over the Bombers NTX. We're going to pause for the audio. We'll be right back. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, back at the action. Number 12, hitting in the 3 spot. Reached on the error her first time up, back in the first. Pops her up on the outside, foul ball. Strike 1. That'll be down low. 1 ball, 1 strike's the count now. I volunteered. There's a shot there. Oh, that's going to find the gap. And that will be a base hit out there in center field. And she'll be in there for a single. And the Bombers gets them a leadoff runner. This will bring up number 23, I believe. Hit in the 4th spot, 0 for 1 in the game. Popped out to center field her first time up, back in the first. She's got a runner at first with no outs. And pops her up. That's going to drop in no man's land. Will they get the playoff? No, they won't. And that'll be a single on a bloop hit over there. And here comes the Bombers. 2 runners on. Got the tying run over at first base. Number 25 in the box. 0 for 0. Walked her first time up, back in the second. Got a runner in scoring position. Showing bunt. There's strike 1 called. Jason Sajak, welcome to the stream, sir. Glad to have you. That's a wild pitch. That's going to move both runners there. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runners in scoring position now. Tying run over at second. There's a good pitch. Strike 2 called. Looking on the outside edge. Savannah up to 40 pitches now thus far. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 4 out, number 1. Well, that'll bring up number 18. 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out to a 1-3 her first time up, back in the second. 1 out on her. Runners at second and third. And just a little bit outside the zone there for ball 1. And a foul tip. Strike 1 there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at second, third. Oklahoma Bombers threatening to bring some home. Little too high there for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now. And did she go? He's going to say yes, and ain't even going to check down to the field umpire. Bring the count now, even 2-2. Let's go, ladies. Yes, Jennifer. Excuse me. I didn't mean to be that on the street. Foul's back. She'll see another one. Oh, line drive up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Cozy doesn't field it cleanly. And that's going to bring home both runners and tie the ball game 2-2. All right, number 8 hitting in the 7th spot, coming up at the box. 1 out on her. She's got a runner at first, the go-ahead. Pops her up out of play to the right side. Foul ball, strike one. A little low for him. That'll be ball one. Looks like number 5, Kendall Jones over there in the bullpen warming up. Swing and a miss, strike two. 50 pitches now for number 2, Savannah out there in the circle for Buzz NTX. Been doing a fairly good job out there in this game. High outside, going to bring that count even, 2-2. Strike 3 looking. Out number 2. Savannah's 5th strikeout of the game. Brings up number 22, hitting in the 8th spot, 0 for 1. Grounded out to a 4-3 back in the 2nd. And she takes ball 1 down low. Runner still at first. Victoria, welcome back. Up high, ball 2, gets out of glove of Mia. That will advance the runner from first to second. Putting the go-ahead run now in scoring position. 2 balls and no strikes. There's one that finds his own. Strike 1, bottom left-hand corner. 2 balls and 1 strike now. There's one down the pipe. That'll be a fair ball. Avery fires over to first for out number 3. Oklahoma Bombers ties the ball game going into the bottom of the 4th now. 2-2. We're starting over, folks. You heard him. He says 30 seconds. He ain't fooling around. We got ourselves a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the 4th inning. Leading off is going to be number 27, Cosette, followed up by number 11, Laney, followed up by number 2, Savannah. That's going to be your 6th, 7th, and 8th hitters. Cozy 1 for 1 in the game, had a single out in the left field her first time up back in the 2nd. And just a little bit outside for his taste there. That was pretty close. Ball 1. Seen that called a strike before. And just outside, same location, ball 2. Oh, that was a good pitch to hit right there. Strike 1 looking, but she gets 3. Counts 2 balls and 1 strike. Down low, Cozy ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike. And there There's another gapper over there in left field. She'll be in there for a single, going 2 for 2.
Number 11, Lady Maria.
Both going opposite field there, but hey, a base hit's a base hit, right? All right, that's going to bring up Laney, number 11, coming up the box. 0 for 0. She reached on the air her first time up, back in the second. She's got a runner at first. Only difference this time is they're not working with 2 outs. There is no outs. Showing bunt. Nice bunt laid down by Laney. They'll make the throw over to first. Cozy's going to go ahead and take third. Great heads up play by Cozy, rounding second there.
Now batting, number 2, Savannah Staff.
That's going to bring up number 2, Savannah. 1 for 1 of the game, had a base hit up the middle. She's got a runner 60 feet away. The go-ahead run at third with Cozy. Showing bunt. Lays down a nice bunt. Here comes Cozy down. And they got her. Well, that'll be a fielder's choice. Almost beat it out.
Now batting, number 13, Abigail Ball.
Mars so cold, I think I'm blowing out birds. Believe it, she will not. She down, okay. When I pull up with no light, we're gonna fight.
Let's see, this brings up, let me correct this here. Gabrielle in for Trinity, subbing in, takes ball 1. Nice shot out of left field. Oh, good catch by the left fielder there. I thought that was going to get over her head. They almost had a chance to break the tie. Tried to do the squeeze bunt there. And we're going to head into the final and 5th inning of regulation. Tied 5-5. Number 2, Savannah's going to come out. Leading off for the Bombers is going to be number 5, hitting in the 9 spot, 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the 3rd. And shows bunt. That'll be a little low for ball 1. Little chopper there, right back to Savannah. Kenna makes it back over to first for out number 1. We're going to rotate to the top of the order. Number 13 coming out, 0 for 2 in the game, has struck out both times. Got 1 out on her. Swinging them is strike 1. There's a good pitch on the bottom left-hand corner. Strike 2 looking. Number 13 behind the count now, 0-2. Pops her up, out of play to the left side. And she'll do it again. Down low outside, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count now. Up high. That'll even up that count, 2-2. Outside, ball 3. Number 13 works it back to a full count now, 3-2. Oh, up high, ball 4. Bombers have a leadoff walk. That is the go-ahead for them. Number 1 coming up in the box, hitting in the 2 spot, over 2 in the game. Grounded out to a 1-3 her last time up back in the 3rd. She's got a runner at first with 1 out. Hey, and strike 1 called on the outside edge, bottom right-hand corner.
I know what you're doing.
Showing bunt, pops her up. Mia gets a glove on it. Out, number 2. Next batter up, number 12, hitting in the 3 spot, the one that got the rally started last inning for them. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a single her last time up back in the 4th. Has a runner over at first with 2 outs. And that'll be ball 1, up high and away. She also reached on an error back in the 1st inning. She's got the go-ahead over at first with 2 outs. And pops her up center field. Cozy Column Ford camping under it and gets out, number 3.
Swap this up.
All right, you heard it from Brad. I'd have to agree with him. Going to have to walk it off here. Bottom of the 5th inning, tie ball game, 2-2. Buzz needs 1 to win and prevent this from an ITB. So we're going to be starting off at the top of the order with a hot bat of number 21, Mia, coming up. She's 0 for 2 in the game, but she's due for 1 here. Followed up by number 3, JC, hitting in the 2nd spot. Then number 10, Kenna, hitting in the 3rd spot.
Number 21.
All right, number 21, Mia, hopping off the box, 0 for 2 in the game. Struck out her last time up back in the 3rd inning. Let's see if she can get things started off here. They just need 1 to win. Tie ball game, 2-2. This is a nail biter. Wouldn't have it any other way. And strike 1 called on the outside edge. These girls have definitely, for the 3rd time through the order, they need to adapt. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Mia finds herself behind the count now, 0-2. Adjustments need to be made. Oh, down low inside. That's a good take by Mia there. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 3. She goes down and strikes. Out number 1. That'll bring up number 3, JC. Also 0 for 2 in the game. Grounded out to a 5-3 her last time up back in the 3rd. Got 1 out on her. No runners on. Tries to lay down a bunt and fouls that one off. Strike one. And that'll be down outside. Ball one. JC showing bunt there. Defense is crashing. They're ready. Outside, ball two. JC heading the count now, 2-1. Good pitch to hit. That's going to drop. Base hit. Gets past the center fielder. Here she comes around second. She's got the speed. He sent her home. Here comes the throw home. That's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Buzz Wiz on the lead off from JC out in left center. And that will do it in the park. Home run by JC there. Buzz wins 3-0 in dramatic fashion. That's what the shot they needed. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. And we don't have to play an 8 o'clock game. That's probably the biggest part of it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out with us today. These two ball games. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Mark it on your calendar, your time slot, or whatever you got to write it down on. 9:30 a.m. We'll find out who we're going to play, but we're going to be here live, play-by-play commentating for you. So, we'll see you bright and early in the morning, 9:30. Get your breakfast on, get your coffee ready. That will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Yes, Jennifer, Barb, Debbie, way to go, JC with the walk-off. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, folks. As always, signing off.